Imagine this, you're walking down the street minding your own business, when suddenly a stranger hands you a check for $1 million. Your heart stops, your hands shake, your entire life flashes before your eyes, and then they say, "Just kidding." How would you react? Would you laugh, cry, and angry? Today we're finding out by actually doing it. We've all dreamed of winning big, that moment when your financial worries disappear, when you can finally quit your job, buy that house, take that trip, all with one lucky break. But what happens when someone gives you that dream and then snatches it away seconds later? I wanted to see how people would react to the ultimate emotional roller coaster, telling them they won a life-changing amount of money, only to reveal it was all a prank. And let me tell you, some reactions were not what I expected. First, I had to make it convincing. You can't just walk up to someone and say, "Hey, you won $1 million," and expect them to believe you. So I went all out, fake checks, printed realistic looking checks with $1 million in big bold numbers, official looking envelope, sealed it with a congratulations sticker. The delivery wore a suit, acted professional like I worked for some mysterious lottery company. The key details matter. If you gonna prank someone, you've got to commit. The first few people, absolute euphoria. One woman opened the envelope, saw the number, and immediately started crying. Like full-on happy tears. She kept saying, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God," over and over. Then there was the guy who screamed, not a little yell, a full-blown "holy crap." That made everyone around us turn and stare, and the best part, watching their brains short-circuit. You could see the moment they started mentally spending the money. One guy immediately said, "I'm buying my mom a house." Then came the moment of truth. After letting them celebrate for about 10 seconds, I'd say, "Yeah, so, about that. It's fake, just kidding," and that's when things got real. Some people laughed it off, like genuinely thought it was funny. One girl said, "Oh my God, you got me so good," and high-fived me. Others, not so much. There was the guy who slammed the fake check on the ground and stormed off. Another woman just stared at me, dead-eyed, and said, "That's not funny." But the most surprising reaction, the people who didn't believe me when I said it was a prank. One man refused to give the check back. "Nope, you gave it to me, it's mine now." I had to convince him it wasn't real. Here's the thing. Money is emotional. It's not just numbers in the bank account. It's freedom, it's security, it's a way out of stress. So when you give someone that hope and then take it away, it hurts. Some people were visibly shaken. One woman admitted, "I already texted my family. They're going to be so disappointed." That's when I realized this wasn't just a funny prank. For some, it was a real emotional gut punch. By the end of the day, I felt conflicted. On one hand, yes, some reactions were hilarious. The screams, the jumps, the sheer disbelief, it was gold. But on the other hand, I genuinely felt bad for some people. You could see the moment their dreams crashed. It made me think, how far is too far when it comes to pranks? Where's the line between funny and cruel? So, here's the question. If you were handed $1 million check only to find out it was fake, how would you react? Would you laugh? Would you get mad? Or would you, like one guy I met, refuse to believe it's not real? Let me know in the comments. And if you see someone handing out big checks on the street, maybe double check before you quit your job. Until next time, stay skeptical.